Hi everyone, welcome to Supplyia. Today we're going to talk about OEM versus ODM. So what is OEM? Original equipment manufacturing is a form of outsourced manufacturing or contract manufacturing. OEM simply means that a factory is willing and capable of manufacturing products according to your unique designs and specifications. Typically, before you can let an OEM manufacture your product, you first need to do your own research and development. This includes market research, design, and engineering. What are the advantages of OEM? The biggest advantage of OEM is that you have complete control over your intellectual property. Because you have done all the R&D yourself, all IP rights belong to you. This gives you a better bargaining position and makes it easier to switch to other suppliers if needed. However, always protect your IP well. The last thing you want is that your unique designs and specifications are stolen by copycats. Because you have a detailed package of designs and specifications, it is easy to get quotes from manufacturers. For smaller business, the main disadvantage of working with an OEM is that you need to provide the manufacturer with complete and accurate designs and specifications. Not all companies have in-house resources to produce this, and they might not be in the financial position to hire third parties. For them, a ODM could be a good alternative. ODM, Original Design Manufacturing, is another form of contract manufacturing. In contrast with OEM, the service scope of ODM is somewhat broader. Whereas OEMs are solely responsible for the manufacturing process, ODMs also provide product development service and sometimes even whole product lifecycle service. The exact service scope varies per ODM and depends on the ODM's capabilities. An ODM will help you to create new designs and specifications based on the idea you provide. Or it could be that the ODM already has its own product lines and you can customize one of their existing products. Then what are the advantages of ODM? First, you don't need to make large upfront investments as the product development taken care of by the ODM, and you don't need to pay for all the tooling. Second, you don't need to have technical resources that can provide detailed designs and specifications. The ODM will take care of this. Because of these advantages, ODM is popular among many Amazon FBA sellers. However, it also has multiple drawbacks. The most important factor to consider is intellectual property. With ODM, you don't own the IP rights of the products, which puts you in an unfavorable position during contractual negotiations. For example, the ODM could demand a minimum volume of sales or ask a slightly higher price per product. Moreover, it could be that the ODM's product is actually the IP of another company. In the worst case, this could get you involved in a million-dollar lawsuit. This is something you definitely don't want to risk. Therefore, careful and thorough due diligence is an absolute must when working with an ODM. Now let's do a comparison of OEM and ODM. As I explained before, the main difference between OEM and ODM lies in their approach to product development. This has obvious implication for you as an importer because there are significant differences in lead time, cost, and IP ownership. An OEM's primary responsibility is to manufacture the goods according to your designs and specifications. Therefore, all prior research and product development should be done by you, the client. This can take up months and goes with significant costs for design, engineering, and tooling. When working with an ODM, this all is taken care of. As a result, product development cycles are much shorter, which can save you tons of money. However, in contrast with OEM, you don't own the IP and are bound to the products and customization options the ODM can provide. So here is a chart that makes a direct comparison of OEM and ODM in different aspects. For OEM, the product development time can be significantly longer. It could take up 1 to 8 months for a product to be developed, while for ODM, it may only take 1 to 4 weeks. And as I explained earlier, for OEM, the buyer needs to provide the manufacturer with complete and accurate designs and specifications, but the IP belongs to the buyer. While for ODM, you don't need to worry about any of this product specifications, molds and tooling information, but the IP belongs to the supplier. One thing you do want to pay a little bit more attention here is the difference in their unit price. For ODM product, sometimes the manufacturer will add the cost in molds and tooling into their product cost, which will make the unit price a little bit higher compared to an OEM product. So that's all we have for today. Thank you for your attention, and I hope you have a nice day.